had a very interesting debate on on 32 Thoughts to the latest one
Yeah, I think it was
about
yesterday, wasn't it?
slashing
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah, about
Yes.
slashing in hockey, and it was spirited to say the least.
Yeah.
And this all stemmed from the Leafs game earlier this week where John Tavares got his stick slashed, and he it got slashed, and then he ended up like a few seconds later leaning on it and it breaking, and then that's what triggered the slashing call by the ref. We have our own ref here, Tyler. And so when I listened to that podcast, and I was very interested to see what Tyler's take on this was. So
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, I'm going to give you the floor here, and go from there and see if you can enlighten us on that, all of that.
Well, I can't say that I've seen this before either, where it takes that long from the actual act before the arm to go in the air. And just looking at a couple of quick replays, I mean, it looks like a slash to me. It's pretty good backswing. It's right on the middle of the stick. It's not an attempt on the puck, and right away you could see Tavares is kind of wondering about the stick. But what a terrible look that is. I mean, honestly, like if I did that as a referee and the guy's complaining to me and then he leans on his stick and breaks it and then I call the penalty, I mean, I would get crucified. That's unbelievable that actually would happen. Now, I don't know what the NHL referees are told. Nobody knows because there's no transparency around that. But man, oh man, I would suspect that was probably part of the post-game evaluation. I mean, that's just wow.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that's and the reason why Elliot Friedman and Jeff Merrick were into it so much is because Jeff Merrick. I mean, maybe if you're going to have a debate, you got to have 2 points of view. But I mean, if Jeff Merrick thinks that that's a good thing and it's all in the spirit of getting the call right, I mean, we're going to see people breaking their sticks all the time. It's not like it costs them anything. It's not like we're beer league players, right? Where it's a $200 stick or something, $300 stick. Some guys, and nobody they don't want to break their stick. Where these guys
No.
are like, it doesn't matter to them. I
Yeah.
don't like that at all. But when we were preparing for this, you asked, you put it on the topic sheet. Was that slashing? Yeah. Well, the answer to your question was more specifically is slashing the stick slashing or chopping the stick slashing, and the answer is it depends. Now, I think you've got something queued up for me that I pulled out of the there it is here. It is pulled out of the old slides I used to here it is. This is the old referee clinic from years ago. I don't know if they're still doing this now, but we used to show this to teach the people about slashing, and it really depends, right? The slash in Tavares' case was in that middle yellow part. It's a slash. It's not a play on the puck. If you're going to tap the stick, it should be either to lift the stick or to try to get the puck off the stick, knock the blade, get the puck. It's about making a play on the puck. That wasn't. The guy just took a pretty aggressive chop at the middle of the stick. But the middle of the stick offers a bit more, I guess, discretion for the referee compared to the red part there, where it's on the hands, it's automatic, doesn't matter how hard it is, right? Can't slash the hands. The green
Yeah.
part's about play on the puck. So there was, I suppose, some reluctance with the referee, and that's why it just really was stinky to me that then the deciding factor was seeing the stick break. But it was in that yellow space, and I don't know if NHL referees, operate this way when it comes to slashing. But in the world that I operate, this is what we teach and this is what we preach. Um, you know, if you tap the stick in the middle part and it's not very aggressive and it doesn't cause a loss of the puck or have any real impact in impeding progress, just let's move on, right? It's a good non-call. It's just a tap. That wasn't a
Yeah.
tap.
When I went and read through this,
Yeah,
and then rewatched that play, it for me it's clearly a downward contact in brackets chop
yeah,
that may be penalized,
yeah,
and it's that may be
yeah.
again.
I mean, there's so much discretion, right? But that's like, I didn't know the referees had that much discretion. I mean, that is discretion. It's just,
Mhm.
I still can't get over that.